From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Kruger, and through the afternoon, the National Weather Service decided to issue a fire weather watch for the valley and the surrounding foothills. Now, this is not going to take effect until tomorrow evening, and then will last through Wednesday evening. Now, we're expecting with this fire weather watch, the main concern will be the gusty northwest winds that we're going to see during that time frame. Of course, when we see those north winds, that tends to dry things out, and that then, of course, increases the fire danger. So this is one of those things where it's not lightning strikes that we're concerned about, and this is something we can't control. But what we can control is when it's windy and dry out there, is for us to be extra safe. So don't mow your lawn. Don't throw those cigarette butts out of the car. Do whatever you can to prevent any fires from starting, and we'll be in pretty good shape. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to take a look at those winds and what we're expecting with those winds. So here we are, of course, today. The wind's not necessarily a factor. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take you into to tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. And you'll notice Tuesday, tomorrow at 6 p.m., we're beginning to see the winds especially pick up in parts of Tehama County, but I think that's also going to translate into the Redding area and Chico as well. But this area in green right here is where those winds are starting to pick up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take you into Wednesday. Now, Wednesday morning, now the winds are really starting to pick up. We're getting into the lighter shades of green in the yellow, so now we're seeing 20 to even close to 30 miles per hour. Now, especially on the west side of the valley here, as we go into your Wednesday morning. And then as we go into Wednesday evening, still a little gusty out there, but by Wednesday night, the wind should start to die down. So again, this is mainly going to be a Tuesday evening through Wednesday evening event, and then the wind should die down by Wednesday night. Okay, let's talk about the smoke now. Of course, it's still been a bit of a concern. We saw some of the smoky skies for parts of the valley here today. I think we could see more again tonight as some more smoke comes on in. And in fact, we take a look at tomorrow morning at about 9 a.m., we're seeing more of that smoke. So we're going to be looking at some of that haze. I think you're going to smell some of that smoke for some of us in the valley here for your Tuesday morning. But even as we go through the afternoon, that smoke may be lingering around through the day. Now, it's not going to be really dense smoke, but there's a very good chance we could be smelling smoke through the day in the valley for your Tuesday. And then as we go into your Wednesday morning, here's Wednesday at about 6 a.m., looks like we're still seeing some smoke out there, even for parts of the valley. So unfortunately, we're now beginning to feel the impacts due to the wind patterns of some of that wind making its way into the valley. All right, so here's the deal. We've got near normal highs. So temperature-wise, not that bad. Highs right around normal. No major heat waves in sight. And these really have been the headlines for several days because we just don't see much change. Now, there is the chance for showers, maybe even some thunderstorms here by the end of the week and into this upcoming weekend. Now, we look at the valley here as we go into tonight, low 60s, mid 90s for your daytime highs tomorrow, low to mid 90s. And for the mountains, we're looking at smoky skies for Siskiyou and Modoc County once again. But for the eastern mountains, most likely not seeing that smoke, and we're going to be looking at mainly sunny skies there. So this is the area of low pressure that's just been kind of sitting and spinning off the coast. This will eventually just kind of ride up back into Canada. But what I've got my eyes on is up north right here. You see this area of low pressure and this little dip right here? This is all moving in this direction, and then eventually a piece of energy will break off from that and head into Northern California. And that's going to give us some cooler temperatures. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So you see how this kind of moves on out, but this right here, this is going to break off some energy. We've got a pocket of cool air, that is, over the Pacific Northwest, and not to mention Northern California. This is going to give us a significant drop in our temperatures. In fact, I'm seeing 70s in the forecast for the valley on Friday. Yes, 70s. But with this, we're also going to be looking at the potential for showers and maybe even some thunderstorms in the forecast. Now, this particular forecast model moves that on out as we go into your Sunday. But you see this? This is going into next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Another pocket of cooler air right here is going to be moving in closer. it'll do a couple of things. Number one, keep this heat from building in, so our temperatures won't increase by a whole lot. But number two, if this continues to move down to the south and east, it could be bringing us a chance for more showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. All right, so let's take a look at the long range here, and you can see here's dry through at least the middle of the week and even into Thursday. Here's Thursday at 4 p.m. Most of the showers are up to our north, but by Thursday night into Friday, there it is. We're seeing the rain, and even the valley could see some of this rain as well. And as we take you into your Saturday, still more showers in the forecast, especially in the higher elevations. Now, this particular forecast model takes the rain out of the forecast on Sunday. Other long-range forecast models are keeping the rain in place. So for now, I'm keeping the chance for rain for the mountains on Sunday before it does dry out for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And even though it'll warm up a little bit here, we've got that cooler air, which will kind of keep those temperatures at bay. So here's what we expect for us tonight. Temperatures low to mid 60s in the valley, and we're talking 40s and 50s for the higher elevations. And for your Tuesday, all right, there you can see temperatures in the low to mid 90s in the valley, smoky skies, especially off into Siskiyou and even into Modoc County, of course, not to mention to the west here. And we are going to see some of that smoke here throughout the day in the valley as well, kind of hazy, a little smoky out there as well. So we look at that 7-day outlook. We've got the dry conditions through Thursday for everyone, for Mount Shasta, El Tourist, and Susanville. But what I've done here is we've got a chance for showers and thunderstorms here for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for pretty much all of the mountain locations. And then for your Labor Day, it should dry out with temperatures in the low 70s. So wouldn't you know it, we've got a chance for showers and thunderstorms in the mountains. If you have any camping trips planned, there is a chance you may be dealing with some wet weather here. Now, we take a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. For Redding, Red Bluff, and Chico, I've got a chance for some showers in there for Friday. Now, I've taken the chance out on Saturday. I am seeing some indication that maybe there'd be some activity on Saturday, but for now, I'm keeping the valley dry through the weekend. And then for your Labor Day on Monday, still looking at mainly sunny skies. Temperatures should be in the mid 80s for your daytime highs for your Labor Day.